Hey guys, very good afternoon. So in this video, basically, I will explain you how do we set up SQL Server and then SQL Workspace where we can, run the queries, create some database, and do all the practical work. So this is your Google. So once you open Google, just click on SSMS download. If you are using Windows, you use Windows. Mac, if you are using Mac, you are download it in Mac. Then you can click on this first link basically. So once you click on this, you have something called SQL Server Management Studio. So this is one. Just click on this. In the meantime, it is getting downloaded. Let's download SQL Server as well. This is server management. We need to download SQL Server. So just type in your Google SQL Server download. Then you'll get this Microsoft thing. You can download. This is your SQL Server from Microsoft. So you can see there is something called SQL Server on Azure, SQL Server at the SQL Server on premises and all. Just we will download this third option, SQL Server is on-premise. Just download that. Give all your details here. Let me give like test and test at the rate. Testing. Just give your anything, rough data. That's fine. Something size, Bravo, tester. That is done, and then just click on to this download now. So now it is redirecting, and you will get it. So download .exe down to 64-bit edition. Just click on it. Your download is started. So once your download is started, then first open this SQL 2022. That is nothing but your server. Click on this. So once you click on this, it will ask you this, whatever it is there. So here you have three things. One is basic, custom, download media. Just I will click on custom, and this is your location where you want to install this and all. I am installing in my C drive. So you can just you can install in your whichever drive you want in your local system. So I'll click on install. Your server installation will begin shortly. It will start the installation. So once that is done, you'll get like this planning, installation, maintenance, all those things. So this is your planning thing and all. So what are you doing? Everything and all. Then installation. I'll click on installation. So here you can see multiple things. So what are we doing here? We are installing a new server for SQL. So you need to click on this. Okay. Now it is getting initiated. So you'll be getting this. So Microsoft update. So this tick is the no uncheck this. I don't want you to keep an update which is recommended. I don't want you to do that. Just uncheck it. Then click on product updates. Then click on next. So it is doing a basic check for your system. Windows Firewall, this warning will be there. This is default because we will basically block this firewalls and all. So that's fine. We can ignore this. Now everything is passed. Consistency validation, everything is passed. Click on next now. So here, okay, here already these are the instances which I have in my system. So now what I am doing, I am creating a new SQL Server. So what I'll do, either I can use this or else I can use something. Let's take, I want to create, new installation. Just click on next. So here, there are three things. One is your free edition through Azure. We can enter the SQL product key and all. Basically, we are doing free edition only. Don't use evaluation or anything, developer or express, use developer. So you will click on developer and then click on next. You accept it and then click on next. So here this is asking, Azure extension for SQL Server, principal ID, principal secret key, subscription ID, all those details. We don't want to do all those things. So what you can do is just uncheck it and then move it on next. Here, this is very important thing. I want you to observe very carefully. You need to click database engine services and analysis services. Let me click that analysis services. These two got selected. And then we are installing next. The name it is asking. Either there are two options. You can go for a default, it will raise a default name, or else you can create a new instance. So let us create SQL September practice. September, for example. SQL September. Just I want to create this name. SQL September is your instance ID. Okay, and then we'll click on next. Just click next, nothing to choose changes. So here there are two authentication. So either you can use Windows authentication. That means you can enter normally via Windows or else mixed mode. Here you can give some password. I'm also giving some password if you are whatever comfortable you are. Now you need to add user here. So I want to add a user. So let me just try to find out my user path and I will paste it here. So you can you can click on in your local, you can click on something called your current user. Just click on user, current user. So then it will show your current user. Okay. I'm adding here my user and all. So you can click on add current user. It will add it to you. Then click on next. This also. Again, you can click on add current user. Just click on add current user again. And then click on next. Once it is getting displayed like this, you can select this and click on next. So here it is showing you summary. So what we are doing it here. So we are installing a developer edition. What we are doing, we are installing developer edition, installing. This is already installed in your system. It is there. We are installing the features of database and analytical services. This is your instance name. This is your instance ID, database engine, analytical services, and all the other things. Where is the directory? Where is it installing? Everything you can see here. So this is your summary. Once everything you can just check it and then click on install. Now this is getting installed in your local. Okay, this is succeeded. You can see the status. What we have, what is our main motto here to install database engine services and analytical services. These both are succeeded. You can see the succeeded status, install successful. Now you can close this. And then this also you can close it up. We have completed this particular thing. Now we have something called we need to set up SSMS. So just you can click on this SSMS. I have already installed in my local, so I will not run it. So just you will get the install. Just click on next, 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 and all. It will get installed. Okay. Now I'm closing it. Now let me open SSMS and show you. So once you type in your search box SSMS, you'll some install SQL Server Management Studio in your search box. Then you can basically this is how it is. It will open SQL Server Management Studio. Let me share the screen, the particular screen. So this is your SQL Server Management Studio. So now you can see which server here I told we have created September server. So database engine September, SQL September. I'll click on this OK. And Windows authentication, this trust server certificate, we can click on it and then connect. Now it is open. Now it is open. Everything you can see database, system database, everything, some database and all we have, tables and all you can see everything we have. So in the sessions, upcoming sessions and all, basically we can see all those things and also these are some tables, sample tables, data and all we have. In the coming sessions, we can see, we can learn about how do we create database, how to create tables, how do we take out the data and all other things using this particular SSMS. So what is your need, what you need to do? You need to first install SQL Server 2022, then install SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. So first we are installing the server, then we are using SSMS tool to use the particular server. So if there is any doubts in terms of installing or you are getting any errors and all, please ping me, then we will connect. Thank you, guys.